Welcome back to the Leanne and Chris podcast. This week we are doing global events. I will start it off. The French far-right figurehead Marine Le Pen has been banned from running for political office for 5 years after being found guilty of embezzling European Union funds. In a politically explosive ruling that has shattered her hopes of winning the presidency in 2027, a Paris court also handed Le Pen, who was the forerunner for the election, a 4-year prison sentence with 2 years suspended to be served under house arrest and a $100,000 or £100,000 fine, which is $107,000 in the United States. Le Pen will file an appeal, her lawyer said. Her party, the National Rally, which is RN, was ordered to pay $2 million in fines and $4.1 million that it was accused of embezzling.
A fire caused by a gas pipe spread to several homes and sent a fireball soaring into the sky outside Malaysia's largest city on Tuesday, injuring more than 100 people. The towering inferno near a gas station in Putra Heights outside Kuala Lumpur was visible for miles and lasted for several hours. It happened during a public holiday as Muslims, who are the majority of Malaysia, celebrate the second day of Eid. Is that right?
Sure.
I know the holiday. I don't know what they celebrate, but yeah. National Oil Company patrons said that the fire started at one of its gas pipelines at 8:10 a.m., and the affected pipeline was later isolated. Disaster management officials said shutting the valves will eventually snuff out the fire. The flames, 20 stories high at one point, were small enough for firefighters to approach around 2:45 p.m. The Selangor State Fire Department told the Star newspaper at least 49 houses were damaged and 112 people were injured, with 63 sent to the hospital for burns, breathing difficulties, and other injuries. Selangor Deputy Police Chief Muhammad Zaini Abu Hassan was quoted by National Brahman News Agency saying, Selangor Chief... he was...
Quoted of saying... He was quoted saying that... Do you got it?
You should.
He was quoted saying that the fire department evacuated the nearby homes as a safety measure, and the residents will be placed in mosques nearby the situation until it is under control.
That's my goldfish.
Yeah, it's the goldfish that have been in here all year long and don't expire until October 25th, 2025.
So we eat them every time we're in here.
Yes.
They're a little stale.
But
they're goldfish.
Right. Food is food.
Yeah.
Because I'm a...
Any news in your life that you think
bag.
you should share?
Not really. Got some fun senior stuff starting soon. So
Yeah. Prom soon. Gotcha soon. I'm not playing gotcha. But
yeah.
Let's think.
Going to college soon. So that's a
Going to
global
college
event.
soon?
Hey, global event. It's the largest class. Well, it's really a national
Yeah, it's
event,
a national
but
thing.
the class of 2025 is the largest high school graduating class ever. 3.9 million kids.
It's because there was like
A baby boom.
in 2007.
Indeed.
2007.
I thought you were like, talk to the hand.
We were both born in 2007.
Yeah.
So why would I tell you to talk to the hand?
July 27th.
Yeah. June 20th.
Remember yours because it's July 4th, and then LeBron's number is 23.
Oh.
So it's just LeBron and July 4th equals Leanne.
Yeah.
Unlike Cooper Flack.
Black.
It's Cooper Flag.
Good ball knowledge by Leanne.
Amen. Is that a JBL speaker? The blue one?
It's a Sylvania. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work? Really?
Well, it does, but it doesn't go loud.
I want you to be mine again, baby.
I listened to that song on my way home yesterday.
I listened to the Mamma Mia soundtrack on the way home.
Does my hair look good today?
Takes it all. Does mine?
Yeah, your hair is always serving.
It's probably my Paul Mitchell shampoo.
It's covering up his massive dome.
All right. It's probably my Paul Mitchell shampoo.
Your Paul Mitchell shampoo.
My Paul Mitchell shampoo.
So
or my my Clinique face wash.
Makes sense. I use Good Molecules.
What? There's a brand called Good Molecules. Like hydrogen.
Probably, I don't
and
know.
Oxygen.
Some H2O in there.
Hydrogen to oxygen.
And then that's also my moisturizer, and then I use their under eye serum.
I use CeraVe for my...
I used to use CeraVe, but then it started making me break out.
Break out! Break out.
We kind of migrated from global events, but...
That's alright.
There was also did you see there was an earthquake in, where was that? I don't know, it just knocked a bunch of, like, this pool off, like, and all the water fell out of it. Like, it was a sky pool.
It's like when I jump into a pool, all the water comes out.
Sure. I've never gone to the pool with you, so I wouldn't know.
That's because I work at the country club.
Hey.
I saw Caitlin there.
Caitlin. Snow?
Yes.
Oh.
And Jackie. And Ethan Wolfel.
Is he still working there?
I hope not.
Okay, this is 7 minutes long. Okay, bye.
No, it's probably 6-7 minutes long.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Savaya,
I'm Ella.
and this week for current events we have weather. The first thing that Ella found for us was a CNN article.
Always good.
A life-threatening outbreak of long-lived and strong tornadoes are expected in parts of central and eastern United States from a powerful, wide-reaching spring storm. Severe thunderstorms were already cutting through plains last Wednesday, and most of last week. The main threat later this afternoon and evening, the main threat was later in the afternoon and evening, which carried the highest possible risk level. Some areas were hit hard by deadly storms over the weekend, and destructive storms in mid-March are threatened yet again.
So, I'm gonna just go on to the Okay. So I'm gonna just kind of read off the weather for Zanesville, just for you guys. So there's a severe storm risk for today. There's a tornado threat today.
Oh,
You can't see that, but there you go. Yeah, so pretty much
tornadoes.
there's gonna be threat for tornadoes around 1 a.m. I think, starting or like 2 a.m.
I think the other day there was one in like Perry or something.
Yeah, I was watching something about that, and it was in like other states too.
Yeah.
So there pretty much been just some crazy weather, and it's not done.
Yeah, and it's gonna continue. But
So
spring showers.
so
May
tonight,
flowers. That
make
was
sure you
literally
don't
what
sleep
it was.
tonight, and you listen for the tornadoes.
Crack a window.
Yes, do not sleep. If you do, you might die.
But that's still a little dramatic.
I'm sorry. I just don't want you guys to die.
Maybe go into like
Go sleep in your
a
basement.
shelter. Sleep in your.
That's
What
too
if people
scary.
already sleep in their basement? What if people don't have a basement?
Well, then you're set.
What if you don't have a basement?
Get away from all windows and stay in a hallway. Stay away from all doors.
Stay in your bathroom, in your bathtub. I think
Sleep in the
that's-
bathtub.
I've done that before, but not
You'll
for that
hurt,
reason.
but it's worth it because you won't die.
Well, you can make like a pillow fort in your bathtub. If you don't want that
But
from
just
your
put the
tornado.
mattress in the bathtub.
Okay, that's this week's weather.
I'm Nathan,
I'm Brandon.
and this is Current Sports.
For the first time since 2008, all 4 No. 1 seeds have advanced to the Final Four in men's NCAA tournament. The teams competing are Duke, Florida, Houston, and Auburn. This conference of top seeds set the stage of highly competitive series of games in San Antonio.
Key matchups and players. Duke vs. Houston. Duke's lineup features standout freshman Cooper Flagg, who has received widespread acclaim for his performance this season. Houston counters with one of the nation's top defenses, promising a compelling contest.
Alright. Florida vs. Auburn. Both teams represented the Southern Conference, which has demonstrated significantly strength this season. Auburn's Johnny Broome and Florida's Walter Clayton, both of whom transfers for smaller programs, have been instrumental in their team's success.
In the women's tournament, defending champions South Carolina have secured a spot in the Final Four, maintaining their undefeated record in crucial moments. Their balanced lineup featuring players like freshman Joyce Edwards and veteran Chloe Kitts has been pivotal to their success. South Carolina is set to face fellow number 1 seed Texas, a team they've already defeated twice this season.
Other notable teams: UCLA and UConn. Both teams have advanced to the Final Four. UConn's Paige Beakers delivering a standout 31 points performance to secure their spot. UConn is the only non-1 seed in the women's Final Four this year.
Hello.
We are back. What week is this?
I don't know, like 8 or 9.
Week 8 or 9. This week we are talking about
Important government events. Yay, President Trump.
Yay! Just kidding.
Okay. Are we going first?
Sure. The first thing we're going to talk about is the EPA budget cuts. The Trump administration plans to reduce the Environmental Protection Agency's budget and workforce. Environmentalists worry this will harm water safety and their environmental programs. For example, Riverkeeper, a group protecting the Hudson River, fears these cuts will undo years of progress in cleaning the river. I don't know how money has to do with cleaning rivers, but I am not an environmentalist.
I'm also not an environmentalist, but I thought that meant that you didn't care about other people and only cared about,
The environment,
yeah,
like a vegan.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Next, Democratic Party tensions. Many Democratic supporters are frustrated with their own party leaders. This has led to actions like removing party chairs in Arizona and considering similar moves in Georgia. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer also faced criticism delaying his book tour due to calls for a primary challenge. Personally, if I voted them in there, I would also be pretty upset if they were not
behaved
doing what I
badly.
wanted.
Behave badly.
Be good.
Be good. Free speech crackdown. The Trump administration is taking strong actions against free speech, especially targeting pro-Palestinian student protesters. Immigration and Customs Enforcement ICE agents are tracking students who show support for Palestinian cause on their social media. This leads to arrest and concerns about academic freedom.
I would like to be academically free.
I agree. I mean, unless they're like an immigrant, I don't think I should be getting like mad for them believing what they want. But I could also understand both sides, I guess.
I agree. Upcoming tariffs. President Trump plans to impose new tariffs on aluminum, steel, cars, and fentanyl imports to the U.S. on Wednesday, calling it Liberation Day. This move aims to punish trade partners and may have significant economic impacts, including the stock market decline. The Dow, S&P 500, and NASDAQ face significant declines, showing market uncertainty.
personally, I have not invested in the stock market, although a lot of people in my family have,
I have.
and they are very upset about this stock market decline.
I have stock market and beans through Starbucks. Each year I get like 2 stocks or something. And I didn't even know I had that until recently. So if you need some beans, let me know.
I got you.
Next, we're going to be talking about the fear of dissent. There is a growing concern that Americans are becoming afraid to express dissent. Reports indicate that professors at Columbia University fear government surveillance leading to self-censorship. Do you have any input? Oh, shoot, I turned it off. We're back. Sorry.
We had to take a slight break to cook Mr. Hansen's rice.
He interrupted us. Okay, back to the fear. Oh, wait, I think I finished. Fear of dissent. The atmosphere is affecting universities, the media, and the arts, which calls for collective action to uphold free expression.
Australian election polls. In Australia, recent polls show the Labour Party leading to coalition 51 to 49% as the election campaign begins. Both parties are actively campaigning, with leaders making various pledges and facing protests during events.
I like kangaroos.
That's the only thing I know about Australia.
Me too!
I thought that they got hit by like a hurricane or something earlier.
I know it's really hot in Australia, and I like Australian accents, and apparently I used to watch TikTok Australian people. That's it, though.
That's all we
Government.
have. Bye.
Peace.
News is
From NBC.
I hope you can see
The
me.
Beatles.
NBC, the Beatles biopic that's coming out 2027 has released its casting roles. We have Paul Mescal, Barry Keoghan, Joseph Quinn, and Harris Dickinson. I know none of these people are. These films are all going to be separate, depict John Lennon, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, and George Harrison's individually from each member's perspective. Mescal will portray Paul McCartney, Keoghan will play Ringo Starr, Quinn is cast as George Harrison, and Dickinson will take on the role of John Lennon. 2027, these will come out. Next.
Val Kilmer, an iconic actor known for his roles in Top Gun and Heat, has passed away at the age of 65 on Tuesday night due to complications from pneumonia, following an 11-year battle with throat cancer. Kilmer was first diagnosed with the disease in 2014 and underwent extensive treatments, including tracheostomy that permanently altered his voice. Despite the challenges he had faced, Kilmer remained positive about his health struggles. And in a 2021 documentary titled Val, he reflected on his journey, acknowledging the mistakes he'd made, but also recognizing his personal growth. Kilmer's daughter confirmed his death, and director Michael Mann, who worked with him on Heat, expressed his sadness over the loss, praising Kilmer's acting talent and resilience. Kilmer also reprised his iconic role as Iceman in Top Gun Maverick, a portrayal that reflected his real-life health struggles. Despite the toll cancer took on him, Kilmer expressed no regret, saying he witnessed miracles and experienced profound moments in his life.
Okay, finally,
You're
fly
welcome.
high. JC and Kylie Kelsey, the Kelsey, they welcomed their fourth daughter, Finley and Kelsey, joining their 3 older children, Wyatt, Elliot, and Bennett. The couple announced the birth on Instagram, sharing sweet photos of Finn, who was born on Sunday, despite her challenging pregnancies, which Kylie has openly discussed on her podcast. The couple is excited to welcome their new baby. Kylie admitted to feeling less prepared this time around. However, she did get a new baby seat for Finn to keep her safe from the energetic older siblings. Thank you. Please be
Hi, I'm Caleb.
And I'm Carrie.
And I'm Carrie. Why do you say it so mean?
I'm not.
Yeah. And this is really real news. Researchers discover a new mechanism. Sorry. Researchers discover a new mechanism for rapid liver regeneration to restore damaged livers. Researchers at National Cancer Research Center in Spain have discovered a mechanism that is triggered just minutes after acute liver damage occurs. and it could lead to treatment for those with severe liver problems. The liver is a vital organ, crucial to digestion, metabolism, and the elimination of toxins. It has a unique ability to regenerate, which allows it to replace liver cells damaged by the very toxins that these cells eliminate. However, the liver stops regenerating in cases that involve chronic liver damage, such as cirrhosis and other diseases. And they're becoming increasingly prevalent, associated with poor dietary habits or alcohol or excess alcohol consumption. Why are you laughing? So activating liver regeneration is key to treating the disease. The avenues for future treatment of liver damage include a diet enriched with amino acid glutamate. Glutamate supplementation can promote liver regeneration and benefits patients in recovering the following hepatoconomy
Yeah, sure. That looks right.
or awaiting a transplant, wrote the authors of a paper published in the journal called Nature.
Beautiful. Okay, so on a completely different topic, but it's a little bit more happy. Well, I guess that's not more happy. I guess I shouldn't say that. Anyway, a 13-year-old girl has been invited to, is it Mensa Society after getting maximum score on the IQ test. So she scored higher than Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking with no exam prep whatsoever.
You should be more like her.
So should you.
You scored low.
On what? The IQ test?
Yeah,
We didn't take an IQ test.
I know, you'd score low though. Really low.
I don't think your IQ is too high either.
You have no idea.
Okay. So that IQ test has been around for about 100 years, and it focuses on welcoming those extremely gifted minds among the space collaborations and commodities.
Camaraderie?
Commod.
I know the word, I can't say it.
Yeah, sure.
Camaraderie.
It has about 50,000 members, located in 90 countries worldwide. Oh, her name was Sophia. Did I mention that? Anyway. She scored the highest possible score for a girl of her age. Her mom says that she's really like social and bubbly and pretty much a normal kid, even though you would like expect her to be awkward and backwards and like really geeky since she's super smart. And she wants to pursue a computer science career in coding when she grows up. And she's also top of her class.
Yeah, Costco's got some competition.
Yeah, for real. But she's only 13.
Hola, I'm Landon.
I'm Evan, and today I'll be talking about the Catholic Church and mostly about Pope Francis and his recovery and what he's doing. So recently, Pope Francis has recovered from staying in the hospital from pneumonia, and he stayed in the hospital for about 38 days, which is like 5 weeks. Now things are getting back to normal, or as normal as things can be for the Pope, who is still recovering and rehabbing. Francis doesn't seem to be skipping a beat because he's been making some major moves in the Catholic Church as he slowly gets back into the optimal health. The Catholic Church is experiencing a period of significant shifts and changes, including declining membership, internal divisions, and the impact on Pope Francis' leadership, while also facing criticism for its handling of past scandals and its stance on issues.
Some public engagements for the Pope. The Pope continued his pastoral activities, engaging with both private audiences and public events. He likely held regular meetings with key Vatican officials, diplomats, and religious leaders. Additionally, Pope Francis celebrated Mass and delivered messages on issues such as peace, charity, and the importance of prayer.
Eureka.
Yeah. More about the Pope and his for some global issues. Pope Francis often highlights global concerns during his Sunday Angelus, including conflicts, humanitarian issues, and social justice. This week, he may have addressed ongoing crises such as the war in Ukraine, the situation in the Middle East, or climate change. Yeah, prayer for Pope. Anything else about the
No,
Pope?
not really.
The Pope is how old is he? Like going on 84?
I think.
Maybe older? I have no clue.
Possibly.
I'm probably wrong. But if
Possibly.
I'm right, that's kind of surprising.
Trust. He's 34.
34? Did I say 34 or 84?
He said 84.
Oh, I was about to say.
Trust. I think he's 34.
Okay. I'm not going to trust that, but don't quote me on it, but I think he's going on 84. He's 83.
I'm gonna put a quote up in like the top left corner. Of
He's
the
actually
screen.
probably 85. I'm close enough. He's in his 80s.
Yeah, he has to.
Saying that he's probably in his 79. Or he's... I heard that he was in his 90s once.
You know what, hold up,
But I
I'll
don't
look
think
that
he
up.
is.
I'll look
I
that
don't.
up.
Oh, good luck. How old is Pope Francis? Great question.
He is 88 years old.
88. I was close enough.
Wait.
And probably not close enough.
He's 88 years old.
88. Pope is 88 years old.
Dang.
Yeah. Is that all?
Yeah, mostly.
Okay, possibly. Well, if you didn't realize, our topic today is the Catholic Church.
I don't really think I noticed that at all.
Yeah, I don't think so either. All right, peace out, y'all.
Hello, I'm Charlie,
I'm Bo.
and we're going to be talking about global outreach.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It is.
So, this week, several important events took place around the world, focusing on global cooperation, humanitarianism, aid, and diplomacy. Here are some of the biggest updates.
World leaders gather to discuss new ways to fight climate changes. Many countries agree to cut down pollution and invest more in clean energy. Scientists warn that actions needed to help happen fast to prevent extreme weather from getting worse. Human aid for earthquake victims also are a cause of that.
So, we'll be talking about earthquakes real quick. So,
Yeah.
a major earthquake hit a region in South America. You know, there's always earthquakes down there. Ain't a very nice place.
Shaking.
You know what I'm trying to say. Causing serious damage. International organizations sent food, water, and medical supplies to help the victims. Rescue teams from different countries also worked together to find survivors, which I think is pretty cool that people all around the world came.
Exactly, we gotta
help
help a
pretty
brother
cool.
out. Help a brother out. Anyways. So this is a peace talks in Middle East, not the school. Government leaders from different countries meet to try and end conflicts in Middle East. They discuss ways to stop violence and bring peace to the region. While no final agreement was reached, progress was made and more meetings are planned. So they are trying to fix their act and become friends with everybody.
Yeah. I don't know if that's going to work out.
And honestly, probably won't. But we'll see. We'll see.
So, efforts to fight hunger in Africa. I feel like every single global outreach I'm talking about this, but it's actually a very big issue.
Sounds like you really like Africa. I mean, I do too. It's an awesome place.
They have cool food.
They do. They have good food.
So, charities and world governments announced new plans to help people suffering from hunger in Africa. They're providing food and working on long-term solutions, like improving farming and fruit production, which I think they shouldn't just be giving them food. They need to give them stuff to make food, you know?
Exactly, because they'll eventually run out. They need to help
Yeah.
them fix the problem.
It's like
That's
that one
short-term.
dude from Uganda said. But he also fed people to alligators, so.
Oh, interesting. Anyways, so this is technological and education section. Ooh, fun. A major tech conference was focused on how technology can improve education worldwide. Experts shared ideas on using
the Internet of AI to give students better learning opportunities, especially in poor countries. It's cool that they're working on better ways to better education. And then we
Yeah.
won't have to deal with mean teachers. I'm not saying any names, but you know who I'm talking about. Anyways,
Eventually, AI is about to take over the world. Everybody's saying that, but like
maybe, I don't know.
Terminator.
I feel like they have a kill switch, so I think we'll be fine.
That's what I don't know. That's what Elon Musk said.
He also named his child a bunch of numbers, so
Yeah, he's kind of crazy.
we'll just leave it.
So, these global efforts show how countries and organizations are working together to solve big problems, while challenges remain. However, these events are steps towards a better tomorrow, a better world.
Anyways, I'm Charlie. He's Bo, and
Yeah.
thank you for talking to us today.
All right, bye.
Bye.